Hi, my name's Anthony. I'm the chef at the Pawn, and today I'm going to show you some tips for making your turkey at Christmas. To start with, we've got our whole turkey, which we're going to put in the oven now. A couple of tips when you're making the turkey are cook it on a trivet. So we've got the roasting tray. Instead of putting it directly onto the roasting tray, we pop some vegetables underneath it, which creates a layer in between that, so the direct heat doesn't go straight up into the turkey. It goes into it's dissipated up into the turkey. First of all, so really liberally season it with salt. We're going to get some salt inside the cavity as well, and we use a mixture of Maldon salt and Cornish sea salt here, which works best for us, which we really like. We're not rubbing any oil on it because there's a lot of fat in the skin, which is going to render out and colour it nicely. Lots of nice pepper as well, which is going to give it a great flavour. And then just to help flavour it from the inside of out, we're going to put a couple of knobs of butter in the cavity, some lemon thyme, a couple of sprigs of rosemary, and as we're cooking, it's going to really nicely flavour the meat as it's going inside. The next stage is we just want to protect the breast meat. We want to get some lovely flavour in there as well, so we're rubbing the outside with a little bit of butter. We want the butter to be just about room temperature so that it's quite pliable. And then what we're going to do is just lay this bacon all over the breast. And as it's cooking, obviously the heat from the oven is really hot, and it's really direct heat on the top. So like we've done with the bottom, where we're protecting the bottom of the turkey, we just want to do exactly the same thing with the top. Stop the breasts from drying out at all. Make sure it's sitting on the trivet nice and evenly. We want to keep a lot of moisture inside the turkey. So we've got some turkey stock here, which we've made from carcasses and the giblets that came out of the middle of the turkey. You can use turkey stock or chicken stock. Brown chicken stock is going to be best. It's going to give you a really nice roasting flavour of covering all over your roasting tray. And we need to make sure this is as airtight as we can make it. And then this is a 3.6 kilo turkey, which we're going to cook at 180 degrees for about an hour and a half. The potatoes we have here are Australian potato called Colaban, are potatoes with a really low starch content. They're going to be really nice and light and fluffy, and they're going to be really nice and crispy around the outside. Your typical roast potato shape really. And then we've boiled them in a big pot of water. So obviously you've got a very hot pan here, so be really careful. Into that we're going to pour some of our duck fat, a couple of knobs of butter, and really straight into that put our roast potatoes, season them straight away. Potatoes take a lot of seasoning, but the more you can put in at the start of cooking, the less that you'll need just before you eat them. You don't need to turn them too often, just let them cook, let them colour really naturally in the oil. And then when they're nicely coloured all over, keep seasoning as you're going through, of course, each time you turn them. So we're just going to put some sprigs of rosemary, a couple of sprigs of thyme, the juices the fat that we were cooking it in. Okay? So the next step is the stuffing. We're making quite a basic stuffing here. To start with, you get a really good quality sausage meat. We're just mixing the cranberries in. And you just want to bring all of that together. Just shape it into little balls. And then just a little bit of oil on the top. That's just going to help it colour it straight into the oven. Our turkey's now been roasting for about an hour in the oven. As you can see, it started to colour a little bit, but not too much. We've now removed the foil. We're going to take the bacon off. That's done its job now, and we really want this bit, all of the skin, to go really nice and crispy. So we'll give it one last sort of little rubbing with butter, just all over. Be quite careful because obviously the turkey is going to be really hot. It's going to give it a really nice finish. Okay, and then back in the oven. Okay, so this is our roast turkey, roast potatoes and stuffing finished.